Alright, so what's up YouTube? It's the Night Saint here, back with another video. And this video is going to be about why I failed at semen retention, or why people may fail at semen retention or doing it. Uh, First, let me get this random practice out the way. It's hard for you to keep it in. Like, that's just one thing that, when you learn how to do it, they can tell you to learn. You can learn it through sex. And, learning how to retain your seed during sex. And that's a tantric practice where you just strengthen your PC muscle. You're going to lose a lot during that. I ain't going to lie. I'm not going to lie. For the first time recently, I learned how to, like, I did it the first time successfully, where I was able, like, to hold my PC muscle when I didn't, like, go over the edge. And I was happy as hell I did it. I ain't going to lie. I'm like, finally. But that's, like, the more physical way of learning how to keep that seed in, is learning how to hold on to it and strengthen that PC muscle where, you can hold it in. Like, that's the whole purpose. You hold it in and not lose any of the strength that, you may have, after you normally ejaculate. But second reason why you fail is that you got too many distractions, right? The outside world, you consuming too much media. You consuming too much of the outside world. You still looking at things with a lustful mind. And for example, me, I'm gonna be honest. For one, I think I grew up in the A. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all remember when Pornhub used to have, like, you can only watch 3 videos a day? That's when I started, like, watching porn and participating in that. And so growing up, that was always, like, my thing. And I was just, in a sense, I was, like, I was alone. I was a lonely kid, like, in middle school. And I didn't have no friends. I wasn't talking to girls either. So I guess that kind of became my best friend. And, like, that's kind of like my main addiction, if I can say anything, is my lust, right? Not saying I'm out here just hitting anything, like I said, because I'm more reserved. I mean, I wasn't doing it anyway, but in my mind when I was younger, I wanted to do it so bad. But I'm like, I had so much low self-esteem. Like, I couldn't. I'm ugly. I was a loser, so I wouldn't even try to do it. But just looking at things with lustful mind. I had a lustful mind for a long time, and as of recently, probably the last couple of years, I overcame it, because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. And that's why I don't like when people be trying to just talk about, getting women. Like, that's some of the most honorable thing on the planet to do. To a certain extent, we respect it, but in the end of the day, it don't equate to nothing other than just drain resources, drain and wasted energy. Like, that's why I think, like I said, I got my girl now, and I'm like, I'll be where I'll be trying to elevate what we got, and also just work on my spiritual progress. Like, that's the main thing, and I'm grateful that I got a girl that even allowed me to even do that. So I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Like I said, I don't take things too serious, especially with the relationship. I mean, I got my goals with her, but my main thing is growing spiritually. That's the main reason why I do semen retention anyway. It's for spiritual progress, growth, power, and a connection. Like, that's all I really do this for anyway. But so you got to stop looking at things with a lustful lens. You got to cut off the avenues that these type of lustful thoughts are even coming into. Whether it's, and that's kind of why monks probably go to, like, the monasteries where they get away from the whole world and they don't be on their phone, because, let's say sex sells on the internet. I'm not gonna lie, you see it on Twitter, you see it on Instagram, you see it on YouTube, you see it everywhere. You see it outside, we go outside. And if you do not conquer that monkey mind that is so, used to the lustful way of thinking, like I said, you wouldn't be able to hold it in. And when I was younger, I couldn't do that. But like I said, I've probably been practicing semen retention on and off probably since, like, 2020. And that's probably been one of my most, helpful tips that, start unfollowing, and you stop looking at all this lustful stuff on the internet. Because that type of stuff would arouse you, and it'll cause you to even, make slip up, and, you got to relapse, and you got to start back over. Then the next point of how, you stop relapsing and you stop failing is that you start putting yourself in dumbass situations. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the way I think I've been on semen retention for a long time, like I said, I get my urges, but for the most part, I take it like this. When the universe want me to let it go, I let it go. But other than that, I retain. And probably when I first started practicing back in 2020, I did a 6-month streak, and then I put myself in a direct situation where I'm like, dog, I'm going to lose it. And my dumb ass still put myself in that situation, and I lost it. And That's what I asked y'all not to do. Don't put yourself in a dumbass situation where you're gonna end up losing it, because what's the point, right? For 2 seconds of pleasure, you just wasted all that energy that could be used in a more productive manner. So that's another way that I failed at it. But also, I guess the fourth and the final way I guess I failed, and why people may fail at it, is that they don't know how to do it properly, in the sense of, like, in this more speaking to like esoteric manner, where um, like it's specific practices that you do that can help you rise the energy up your chakras, or if people want to keep it physical, they do it for, let's say they're just trying to work and just become a workaholic. Like, I was, when I first did it, that first 6 months, I was doing it because I was working 2 jobs. I'm sure trying to get a car. This is me at 18. So I'm like, yeah, let me just go handle this business real quick. And then, after I did all that, it's like, it was no point for me to do it no more. I wasn't in college. I mean, was I in college? Yeah, no, I dropped out. I couldn't do it. But you fail at it because you have no specific purpose for it. And you just doing it, and you're doing it for superficial reasons. Like, have a reason why you're doing it. Don't just be doing it just because, oh, it's a cool thing on the internet to be doing. Like me, I did it for both reasons. I did it, let's say I was doing it for a reason, like a superficial reason, like to see the female attraction. I ain't gonna lie, it was cool at first. It's like when I was working, when I was just like, I was still like 18, 19, I'm like, damn, this shit really worked. But like I said, it led to me losing it a lot easier, because I was just sitting there. I'm sitting there still looking at them, looking at it through some horny ass goggles. So yeah, that's why many fail at semen retention, but that's why I fail. So yeah, but that's the thing. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it discourage you. Just get back on the horse and keep going. So yeah, if y'all like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Thank you.